to Willow Run, let them know we're going to be taking off. Willow Run Tower, Skyhawk 153 Yankee on the ground, Belleville, departing runway 33, westbound, Ann Arbor.
153 Yankee, roger, Willow Run, wind 3204, altimeter 3009er, departure be at your own risk.
3009er, 3 Yankee. Alrighty, fuel selector valves on both, flaps set, engine instruments good, we're all set to go. Feet down on the bottom pedals, so I'm off the brakes. Advance the throttle. We'll start to pull back. And we're up. Stay nice and close to the ground until we hit 65, then climb away. Awfully bright.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. Alrighty, we got good airspeed, good positive climb rate, so I'll retract our flaps. It's pretty smooth out. A few little bumps here and there, nothing too bad. We'll just hold this heading here. We should, in a little bit, be able to see Ann Arbor. Definitely tough to see with that sun. Going to reduce power here a little bit. Trim us out. We'll keep climbing up a little bit more. We're about 1,000 feet above the ground. We'll climb to about 1,500 feet.
Okay.
So I'll have you go ahead and reach forward, take the controls. You have the airplane. And it's all about just looking outside, looking at this instrument panel in relation to the horizon. If you start to see more ground, then you know you're descending. If you see less ground, you know you're climbing. And you just use the control yoke to control the pitch. If you see it turn to the right,
Hey, Bravo,
is it opposite?
Click the option.
no, it's exactly, you know, kind of how you think. Yep, turn to the left.
Alright. Yeah, because I felt like...
Range change approved, 3 Yankee. Yeah, sometimes the bumps in the air will bounce you around a little bit. We'll switch over to Ann Arbor Tower, let them know what we're doing. Ann Arbor Tower, Skyhawk 153 Yankee, 8 miles to the east, request transit your Delta over Stadium.
It's 153 Yankee, Amber Tower, transition approved, altimeter 3009er.
Transition approved, 3009er, 38 Yankee. I'll pull back our power a little bit more here. And you can let the nose come down just a little bit so you see a little bit more horizon. And what I always do is just kind of hold, you know, a certain sight picture, maybe hold 3 inches or 4 inches of, you know, horizon there.
Okay.
And then cross-reference with this instrument down here, as long as that's pointed to 0,
Okay.
we're flying level. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
If you see that, you know, the needle starts to move up, we're climbing, you know, at 100 or 200 feet a minute. I just kind of set it to 0 and then just look out there, and if I see any changes, if the nose drops, I just pull back. If the nose rises, I push forward a little bit. Perfect.
Austin 334.
Pretty sweet. Aircraft on towers again. Now, how do you know where you're going navigation-wise?
Navigation-wise, we're over top I-94, so I can follow this all the way out to the west side of the state if I wanted to.
Is that it right there?
Yep.
Is this 23?
Yep, 23 running north-south.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. I got you.
So I mean,
Please requested, Charlie.
honestly, roads are a great way to navigate if you're down low. If you're up high, I'll start to use like GPS or, I mean,
my property, touch and
I've got GPS here, I've got an ADF here to navigate by, I have 2 VORs, and I also have my cell phone that I can mount in here as a GPS.
Left downwind, runway 24, clear for the option, after the option, make left traffic.
Clear for the option, after the option, make left traffic, set on my top.
So we're just coming up on 23 now. We can actually turn a little bit to the right.
Right.
About 20 to 30 degrees to the right, and we'll start to see Michigan Stadium and Chrysler Arena.
I did work at Chrysler. Set on my top.
What do you do for work?
I'm a glazer.
Set on my top.
Okay.
Glass construction.
Yep. The glass work in there is beautiful.
Yeah, I did a lot of the interior remodel work.
We'll reduce our power just a little bit here. Once we're cruising along, I always think about power kind of controls altitude and pitch controls airspeed. You know, if you pitch the nose up, we'll slow down. Aim the nose down, we'll speed up. And then use power to control how high you are. You know, a lot of people think you pull back and you climb. Well, it's really you add power and then you climb. Ever go to any of the Michigan games?
I haven't been in a couple of years, but I used to go all the time.
Okay.
One of the companies I worked at, my boss had, a couple of the different bosses had season tickets, and I used to get tickets all the time. I mean, great seats. I haven't been in a while though, but I don't miss a game though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of neat looking down on it from up here, looking inside the bowl. Do you see it showing up there yet?
I see it.
Yep. Yeah, that new TV screen they got mounted there, it kind of helps.
Yeah, retire, terminate class Delta Air Traffic Control Services, 10 minutes.
So right at 8 o'clock, the air traffic controller tower in Ann Arbor closes actually.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
72199.
So after 8 o'clock, it turns into just like, you know, Belleville where we departed from, no control tower, you just self-announce and
to your west.
kind of do what you want to do.
That side of the southwest corner of Selene, go on site, 2 miles to circle.
Pretty cool. 99.
Yeah.
Students requested, altimeter 3009er, report on site.
3009er, we'll go on site.
Is that a golf course? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep, golf course just out there.
From up here.
Oh yeah. We can keep making like a left turn just around the stadium, just sort of circle it. Get a good view in there.
Yeah, I've like to get a picture if I could.
Yeah, certainly. If you want, I can go ahead and take the airplane for you. I'll get us lined up. Take a little turn around it.
So 334, runway 24, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 334.
My phone sucks.
I'll go ahead and give you back the airplane.
Just on Mike Pop, number 2, flying.
We'll just track northbound here for a little bit.
Number 2.
We're basically flying right over downtown Ann Arbor, and it's actually pretty neat. Right this time of night, you can see all the street lights just turned on.
Oh, yeah.
Lamps.
Clear for the option. 7 my top.
It's pretty up here at Christmas time when everyone has all the Christmas lights out. And 3 Yankees on course northbound for about a mile, then we'll be turning right eastbound to Willow.
Cessna 38 Yankee, roger, report your eastbound turn.
3 Yankee, Wilco. Got our high-tech air conditioning system in here. You get cold, you close it. You get hot, you open it. Pretty cool. It's just a hole in the wing that basically feeds air right through. Yeah, it's pretty fine this time of night, just before sunset.
Yeah, really nice view. I bet this is awesome in the when the colors.
Oh, it's incredible, yeah. I was going to say the sunset was amazing. I've had a few girls sitting where you're sitting right now, taking them up for the sunset flight. Going, hey, I'm a pilot. You want to go watch the sunset from the air?
Have you ever flown any larger planes?
Oh yeah. Yeah, nothing, nothing crazy, like 10, 12 passengers max.
Okay.
They all fly pretty much the same.
Once you get it, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you can hop aircraft to aircraft, you only need maybe an hour training and you're all set. We can go ahead and make a little turn right here. We'll turn to an eastbound heading. Just put that E right on the nose of the aircraft.
X199, roger, report it.
Turn hard or however hard you want. Have fun with it if you want. You can turn hard. Just when the more you bank, the more you got to pull back.
That's kind of weird.
3 Yankee on course eastbound.
3 Yankee, roger, for exchange approved. Good night.
Free exchange approved. Have a good night, 3 Yankee.
But I take it that's probably 14 right there, isn't it?
Yep. Exactly. That's 14. That's Willow Run Airport over there. Willow Run Tower, Skyhawk 153 Yankee, 7 miles northwest of the field. Request transit Delta over Belleville Lake for landing Belleville.
3 Yankee, Will Run Class Delta transition approved, altimeter 3009.
3009 or 3 Yankee.
You ever on a helicopter?
I I've been in them. I've been at the controls once, and that was enough for me. They got too many moving parts.
Really?
Yeah, I've thought about, you know, getting into them and getting a license and teaching in them, but I don't know, just too many things moving around, too many things to go wrong. There's enough variables when you're teaching in one of these. Helicopters just takes a certain kind of person to want to fly a helicopter. Somebody who likes risk and has a good life insurance policy. We can go ahead and make a little bit of a right turn here, and we'll just track straight towards the lakes. That's Ford Lake down there. Do you live in the area, or?
I live in Commerce Township.
Okay.
Which is not too far.
Yep. Wheeler run tap.
Cessna 38 Yankee, Wheeler and Tower, go ahead.
Yeah, 3 Yankee, cancel that. It's been a long day, a little tired.
Roger.
So that's Willow Run right there, and then the next little patch, little green patch over there is Detroit Metro Airport.
Oh, way out there?
Yep, just about 10 miles to the left of Willow Run. That's
Okay.
Metro.
Okay.
A little bit of haze is setting in. We used to be, about a half hour ago, you could see Detroit City, but not quite from out here. Definitely getting a little hazy. You can still see Lake Erie. Start to see part of Windsor, but those red lights on top of the buildings there is downtown Detroit.
Okay, okay. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice up here this time of night.
Gave me a good surprise, that orbit.
992 right, or correction, 5 left, clear for the option.
5 left clear option, my discretionary, bro.
We can head a little bit more towards the lakes there. We'll overfly directly over the lakes. Now it keeps us just outside of the traffic pattern for Willow Run.
Okay.
He's got one little aircraft flying around there right now. If you're ever driving along the interstate or something at night and you look out towards Willow Run, you'll see a white light and then a green light flash.
Okay.
There's a white light and green light. There's a green light. Yep. That's it's an airport beacon. It basically lets you know you have a lighted land airport.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, I never noticed until I got my pilot's license. But then I'm driving down the highway at night, and you see them all over the place. You know, see this little green and white light flash. And
What street is that? That Michigan Avenue?
I think so, yeah, because that's 94. And yeah, so that must be, I think that is Michigan Ave.
Beautiful up here.
left turn here. We'll just follow these lakes right eastbound, yep.
Starting to get the hang of this.
What's that?
Starting to get the hang of this.
Oh, I think you got it pretty good. The big thing is just making lots of little corrections. You're doing perfect. You know, a lot of people like to grab hold and go, you know, oh, I need to, pull the nose up, and then just keep holding it and holding it and holding it and holding it. It's like, hey, how about letting it down a little bit? And, I mean, the big thing is just when you want to make a correction, just move the nose a little bit, and then let it sit, and move it a little bit, let it sit there, move a little, let it sit there, just kind of see what it does.
Right.
That's the whole key, is make small little corrections and then wait, see if it works. If it didn't work or you need some more, do a little more.
Right. That's kind of what I do, but that's probably just because I work on heights all the time and I respect it. And so it's kind of the same concept, and working on all buildings and stuff.
Yep.
And my equipment that I use, you know.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and reduce our power a little bit here, and I'll just start a nice slow descent for us. Let the nose drop just a little.
Should I be going straight or?
Yeah, we can go a little to the left there, and just follow the lakes. Now, all those lights there on the right side of Detroit Airport, that's McNamara Terminal. It's a mile.
Oh, we're that close?
Yep. The whole terminal's a mile long.
Right, I did work there too.
Oh, okay, yep.
And when I flew, you asked me if I flew, I go there all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I did a lot of work at both of those terminals. So how close do we get to them before you have to let them know? Or?
These bridges right here mark it. Basically, their surface ring is 8 miles, so we're not allowed to go within 8 miles of them, and we're actually underneath their airspace now. It comes out kind of like a shelf.
Okay.
And so if we were up higher now, we'd have to be further away. And that's, the airplane's coming at an angle to land and take off, so. But as long as we're below 3,000 feet, and we're at 2,350 right now.
Approach your discretion, 5 left cleared option.
So as long as we're below 3,000 feet, we can get within 8 miles of them. And 8 miles is these bridges right here. So I usually fly the bridges and make a little left turn. And
right, those bridges right there?
Yep.
That's
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, so there's a lot of little things that you should know, you know.
Hey, you pick it up in time. I mean, looking at the map and then recognizing, oh, there's the map, there's the bend in the lake. Oh, I can use those bridges as a guide. You know, and local pilots talk about it. Oh, like use the bridges, or oh, use US 23 as the edge for, the next shelf and stuff like that. There's Detroit downtown. It's actually showing up a lot better than I thought it would. Go ahead and start our left turn.
Left?
Left, yep. Lake's not very busy for how nice of a day it was. Guess it was a little cool for everybody to go out there tubing and skiing.
All the way around, or?
Yeah, we can go ahead and just keep making it all the way, heading back to the west. Now the sun's gone, it's pretty easy to see.
Wow, look at that sunset.
That's pretty nice. Time to score some brownie points and text a picture of my girlfriend. Say, thinking of you. That little brown tower there with the red lights on top of it, just in the corner of the field there, that's actually the guy we're talking to.
Oh, the control tower.
Yep.
I actually did the original control tower, 22 stories up.
Oh, yeah?
I did the glass up there. At Metro.
Yeah. And the new one, or the...
The first The old,
the old one. That's an old, yeah.
I was an apprentice back then.
That lovely blue rusted out color they got on there.
Well, actually, it was tan.
It was tan back then?
It looked
just
like that, but only taller.
Yeah. Now it's like this ugly blue they got on it that's all faded.
I think they still got the old one. They got two now.
Yeah. Yep. I was up in the new one about a month ago on a tour.
Okay.
Pretty neat. As a student pilot, if you pursue flight training to get a license, you can go on tours of the control towers. They'll take you up in the cab, let you look out the runways, show you how all the radar works.
That's pretty cool. And what street is this?
This is Rossonville Road.
Oh,
so
okay.
actually, if you follow Rossonville Road straight, you'll see the airport just about 2 miles down on the right.
Are we going in?
Yeah, we can head a little to the left, and we'll hang just to the right-hand side of the airport, just to the west, and we'll do some maneuvers, and then head back in for landing. Give you a little bit of power here. We're right 1,000 feet above the ground, so this is perfect to stay right here. Adding the power back in just helps us stop descending, and we'll maintain this altitude perfectly. Yeah, 3 Yankees on course to Belleville. We'll be doing some maneuvers just to the west of the airport before landing.
Cessna 3 Yankee Roger, and you can switch over to Belleville Unicom frequency.
Bring change approved, 3 Yankee. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
The controllers in the Midwest are very friendly.
Yeah, that's cool.
When you fly in the Northeast, not so much.
No.
People out in Boston or whatever, and
Brute.
a little snappier and snippier. They're busy out there. It's a little calmer out here, so they can be more relaxed.
Less stressful for them, I guess.
Yeah. So are you much into roller coasters at all, or?
I used to be when I was a kid. I haven't been in forever. Not that I don't like them, but I just...
Yeah, just haven't been in a while.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about an airplane is it's a roller coaster ride, but you're in control of it. So
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit of power here, and you can go ahead and make a little left turn. You can make it as steep as you want, and just as you make the turn, the steeper it is, the more you got to pull back. So you can see the nose here. Just keep it right level on the horizon. Don't let it fall too much. Start pulling back more. You can make it as steep as you want. We're at about 20, 30 degrees. You can go all the way to 60, no problem. The more you pull back, the more you feel it, pushing you down in the seat.
Yeah. That's a weird one.
You try one to the right. Just go ahead and pull on back. Keep pulling, pull, pull, pull. Start to roll out.
That was pretty sweet.
We'll go ahead and overfly the airport, just right over top of it, look down, look at the windsock, see what the windsock's doing, then we'll get ourselves lined up for landing.
I don't know where the airport.
Alright, you can go ahead and roll wings level here.
Oh, level?
Yep, level out the wings, and you'll see the airport directly below us.
Right there?
Yep. If you look out the left window, it's directly below us. About 300 yards in front. We should be over top of it right now.
I see it.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see it.
Yep, so looking at the windsock, looks like we'll use runway 33. We'll just keep making this left turn here.
Okay.
And we'll just stay 20, 30 degree left bank. A little bit more.
Should I turn harder?
Yeah, a little bit more. Another 10 degrees of bank. Sounds good. Cool. And then just hold the altitude by pulling back a little bit.
Like we're too close on top of it.
We're pretty much on top of it right now, so we're going to roll wings level here. We'll level out the wings. We'll fly away for about a half a mile.
Oh, okay.
Yep. If we go wings level here, yep. We'll go out for about a half a mile, and that'll make us a nice rectangular pattern. I'll go ahead and take the flight controls. I'll get us established for landing. We'll run through this checklist here, carburetor heat on. Reduce our power back to 1500 RPM. And then hold our altitude. So we get slowed down, we lead off some airspeed, drop 10 degrees of flaps, start on down. We're on Belleville frequency, so I'll go ahead and announce Belleville traffic, Skyhawk 1538 Yankee, left downwind runway 33, Belleville. Get us trimmed for landing. We got our last checklist here to do before landing. Got a fuel selector valve on both. Got fuel in the tanks. We got our mixture set to rich. Throttle's at 1500 RPM. Carburetor heat's on. And we got flaps at 20. We'll go ahead and pull flaps to 30. And the flaps are just helping us get slowed down and descend. Belleville traffic, Skyhawk 3 Yankee, left base runway 33, Belleville. Belleville traffic, Skyhawk 3 Yankee, final runway 33, Belleville. I'm just using pitch for my airspeed. If I want to go faster, I'll lower the nose. If I want to slow down, I'll pull back. And then power for altitude. If I want to descend, I'll take some power out. If I want to slow the descent rate, I'll just add some power in. We'll descend a little slower. I'll just keep our power in here until we clear the power lines and clear the trees. Then I'll reduce power. We'll fly down into ground effect and just hold the airplane there until it slows down and let the wheels touch. Flaps down, carburetor heat off, apply little brakes. A little more fun than landing on pavement in Detroit.
This is funner, or what are you saying?
I think this is a little more fun than landing on pavement.
Okay.
A little bumpy, but more fun.
Done it at Metro?
Yeah, I've landed over there. You could go over there and request a landing or touch and go.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I mean, usually they're too busy until like 2 a.m. You gotta wait a while, but you can go over there at, usually midnight to 2 a.m., somewhere in that range. They get like a, a slow time, and they'll let you do a touch and go or, fly around the airport for a couple times. Pretty neat. There's still some big airplanes coming in, so. And Belleville traffic, Skyhawk 153, Yankee back taxi runway 33, Belleville.